Hello everyone, so today I'm doing part 3 of the videos of how to become a call maker on a budget. So today we're going to be talking about a goose call as well as several other calls. This is probably going to be the last part of the series for these videos. I'm going to show you how to make the goose call, and I'm going to show you some of the other calls that I make with very little additional tools that you'll need. So with that being said, we're going to use a lot of the same tools that we already talked about in previous videos. Alright, so when we first started these videos, we talked about making a duck call. We said there was a 5/8 inch hole all the way through on your barrel, as you can see there. So the only difference on a goose call is you got 5/8 inch on one side, 7/8 inch on the other side with a insert goes. So you could do one of two things. You could buy these from Echo Calls. These are your goose call inserts. They're approximately $9 or so a piece. Your other option is to buy just the soundboard, which is what I have here, composed of 3 pieces. So you got your bottom tone board. You got the bottom tone board, your wedge, and your reed. The way they go together, it's got 2 little stoppers. I don't know if you can see that at the end of there. And the reed has 2 little notches, so that goes up against those little stoppers. And then you got your little wedge, and you put that right up against it. And this goes right into a 5/8 inch hole. So if you're going to make an insert, you're going to build this part, you're going to drill this side with 5/8 inch hole, and you're going to make this side where the sound comes out a little bit bigger. That way you get more sound out of it. So to start making your goose calls, you can start with these prefab inserts, and then you can buy just the tone board, or you can also make your own tone boards, which I've had made before. Once you get your call, you put it together. Got your full goose call right here, all built. So I'm going to show you, these are great sounding calls. Easy to use, great calls. So the only difference is, like I said, once more time, 7/8 inch hole on the other side. So we also talked about making the predator calls. We made this one here on the previous video. This is a 1/2 inch hole, other side just tapers. So we can very easily change this to be a different type of call. Now if you go back to Hot Products, they have a hog squealer. These are only a couple bucks a piece for the hog squealer. The only difference is the reed inside is going to be a little bit different. Produces a little different sound, but fits exactly the same way. So when you first make this predator call, you can easily make a pig squealer. You can also make a wood duck call, a squirrel call, and so forth. They have several different reeds available that all fit in the 1/2 inch holes. So that's going to open up your clientele to other hunters as well that hunt other different game. So like I said, Hut Products is one of my favorite places to buy a lot of my supplies. So from there, now we're going to move over to elk calls. Basically, I have 3 different types of elk calls. We have the bite style call. It's a cow call. We have the open reed. Which comes with your bottom your wedge, and your reed. These just go put together here. It's got little notches just like the other ones. So it's a 3-piece. Goes just like that. Upper lip just slides over the reed to produce the sound. So that's the second style that I have. The third style is your bugle. Okay, this is your bugle tube, expandable bugle tube that goes on it. So we're going to talk about how to make this one first. So this one here, this is a 3/4 inch hole on this side, tapered to a 1/2 inch hole on this side, on your blow side. On your insert, this is a 1/2 inch. So your reed just goes right into the 1/2 inch hole with the wedge and your reed. The reed has to be adjusted just right for this call to sound good. And then this is tapered down, excuse me, not tapered, but cut down to 3/4 inch to fit into your barrel with the 2 little grooves for your O-rings to make the seal. This side over here is tapered while it's in the lathe to fit your grunt tube on it, your bugle tube, excuse me, onto the call. So just taper it, fit it. Once you're good, you leave it there. I personally like to glue them so they don't fall off. You don't have to if you get it tapered good enough, but I like to do it. Once you put this together, you got your full call. Great sounding call as well, easy to use. So these inserts come with the bugle tube. I also get these from Hut Products. And it's all in one kit. The only thing missing is your pieces of wood. So, in the long run, if you're able to invest on a set of Fastener drill bits with all the sizes you will need, you're going to save money in the long run. But, if you don't, I'll give you ideas of how to get started. So, now let's talk about the bite style cow call. This one here comes in 3 pieces as well. Got your 2 pieces for the insert, and you got your reed. So when you put this together, unfortunately they did not make this a regular common size. So for these inserts, you actually need a 41/64 drill bit. You can buy that at Hut Products as well. The other option, because it's slightly bigger than your 5/8 inch hole that we have on most of our other calls, you can make it 5/8 inch and you can sand it on the inside while it's on the lathe, or you can take your cutter and just slightly grind it down until you get a perfect fit. So if you don't want to spend money on the drill bit, you can do it that way. So it takes a little more time, but you can still make that work. This style here happens to be 5/8 inch. So it fits into a 5/8 inch hole just fine. So sometimes if they fit too loose, you could add a little bit of glue, smooth it all out, thicken it just a hair, then it goes in there just right. But it should fit into a 5/8 inch hole on these. So they do have 2 different sizes of these. They have a slimmer one to provide a higher pitch, and then they have this one. I don't have one made right now, but I can still show you how they work. So you just slide your upper lip up and down this reed to make the sound. So it has to be just right. So that's your other style. So if you put it together, I'm just going to use a duck call barrel just to show you how it would look. So they sound pretty good. Now the bite style, just like it sounds, like it says, you just bite on it. As you release, it creates a sound. So those are your three different styles of elk calls. So this is a pig call here. I don't have the insert in it now, but as you can tell, same as the predator call. Just to give you an idea. So once you start getting everything together, you start making some money, then you can buy yourself a jig. I'm going to show you what a jig looks like for a duck call. I happen to have two different style of jigs. It's a P3 jig. This is what it looks like. They are pretty pricey, but that's going to allow you to make your own tone boards for the duck calls. This is the other one I have. This is a universal one, granted to your own slope. So I use both of these. Then you can start making your own tone boards, like this one, for example. Then you got calls like these. So now we've talked about how to make most of the calls that you're ever going to need. You know how to make a coyote howler as well. They have this kit right here from Hut Products as well. Remember, a lot of these come with the instructions of how to put them together and the stuff that you'll need. You can actually view their webpage and it tells you before you even order the call, so you can order it all at once and you don't have to be waiting for the tools. If you forget, however, when they send them to you, they come with the instructions of what you need. So with all this that I've shown you, you should be able to go out there and start making some calls, start making some money, have some fun with it more than anything. So the way I see it, I'm never going to get rich off of this, but I have fun doing it. It helps pay for my hobby and it helps pay for some of my hunting experiences that I have. Depends on how much you want to get into it. So the sky's the limit on what you can do. There's a lot of different duck clubs out there, duck call clubs, call blank clubs on Facebook and stuff like that you can buy a lot of these blanks. I do it quite a bit. I bought some really nice blanks that are stabilized, like these right here, for example. This is a stabilized box elder. This is stabilized maple. So they'll make some nice calls, and these were purchased off of the Facebook. I'm part of a couple different clubs on there that they sell a lot of these blanks. Also, don't be afraid of going out and about and looking for wood everywhere. For example, this nice piece of wood right here happens to be a piece of oak that I have. It was an old branch, piece of a firewood that I had. And look at how nice that looks. That's going to turn a really nice call. So when I first started, I actually started baking calls out of old firewood. Some of those came out really nice. So don't be afraid to experiment. And if you have any questions on any of this, shoot me a message. You know, post on the comments down there. And if you like these videos, hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. If you have any other questions, again, just post a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as much as I can. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and there will be more videos to come. Thank you so much for everything.